The biggest headlines, the voices, the moments driving SFR BTR forward. Give us less than 10 minutes. We'll take you inside SFR BTR, your new weekly must-have habit. Wrap up your week inside SFR BTR. New episodes drop every Friday on Everezi Media and wherever you get your podcasts.
From Everezi Media, this is Inside SFR BTR for Friday, June 12th, 2026. I'm Gregory Frank along with Ryan Saturday. This week's show is powered by First Rate Field Services. Coming up, earlier this week, the PM Invitational Golf Tournament brought together some of the biggest names in property management. Hosted by Bob Hansen and powered by Pest Share, Inside the Vendor Network and Everezi Media Original Series was there every step of the way, with tournament MC and course correspondent Deanna Alfredo, panel moderator Marnie Vaughn, and chief caddy Yovonne Kenny. We've got all the action from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Next, what separates good operators from great ones? For Traves Bonwell, CEO of RENU Property Management, it comes down to one thing. Innovation isn't just technology, building better processes that allow you to scale without sacrificing the resident experience. As Thrive SFR BTR Careers and Growth celebrates its first anniversary, Kelsey Curry and I sit down with one of the industry's most respected leaders to discuss culture, leadership, and operational excellence. Then, as highlights and memorable moments from IMN's SFR East flood social media, we're bringing you the very best of what everyone is still talking about. All that plus, the institutions are on the sidelines, the opportunity wide open. This week on Unleased with Ted and Adam, host Ted Ferry and Adam Stern sit down with Josh and Sanket, co-founders of Nhimble, to discuss acquisitions, technology, and institutional capital, and where smart investors are finding opportunity in today's SFR market. We've got a great show for you. Let's get started.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Let's go! Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Hey. Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Let's go. Yeah.
Today is a special episode. This marks our first anniversary of Thrive. Kelsey and I have had the privilege of sitting down with some of the most influential leaders in single-family rental and build-to-rent. Kelsey, congratulations on an incredible first year.
Gosh, it's so crazy, right? First off, congrats, Gregory. We made it a whole year. We've been really privileged to invite some of the most influential leaders to come to the show to share their story, their brands. And so today we're continuing that journey, and we're super excited to invite Traves Bonwell over at RENU Property Management to the show. So welcome to the show. We're super glad to have you join us today.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Looking forward to the discussion.
What essentially makes you guys so special and unique inside the single family rental build to rent space?
Travis, RENU has built an impressive reputation around operational excellence, technology, talent. I mean, you're operating in nearly 24 markets. You continue to grow. Tell us about RENU. Who are you? What do you do? And what makes your platform different?
We embrace our three core values. One of integrity. So we're a third-party manager, third-party buyer, but we want to acquire homes, the homes we'd want to own, and we want to manage them like we own the home as well. Innovation number two. When we started in the business in 2009, our co-founder and I came out of a home building business where we attempted to innovate the acquisition process of land as well as the home building process, and allowed us to scale that business.
Hi, Ryan and Gregory.
Chris Mancuso with Jim Chapman Construction Group. Super great things happening so far. The energy's crazy here.
Hey, it's Brad Hunter from Hunter Housing Economics. Day one at the IMN BTR SFR conference. It's a great event. Some of the best minds in real estate are here. I love this conference. I love working with Everresi, and we'll see you all here.
Zach Beck here with Conservice. I'm here with James DiStefano from Spectrum, and we're about to hit the stage to talk about net operating income and everything ancillary. Come check us out.
Hey there, it's John Bradford at Pet Screening, CEO and founder, kicking off day one at IMN East down in Miami.
Scott Stolwerk from Pest Share.
So he does pests, I do pets. Pests and pets. Come see us.
Hey everybody, this is Ted Ferry here at IMN SFR East. I'm here with two of my best conference buddies. We have Mahesh Shetty and Dan Brady from ILE Homes. So what's the vibe here so far, guys?
It's really good. I think obviously there's a little bit less warmth in the room based on the pending legislation.
Well, I think that Mahesh probably has a better insight because he's headed to Washington, D.C. tomorrow. So, Mahesh, what do you think is going to go on in Washington?
Really, I don't think we are in a position to predict. I think we hope the House bill will get back.
Hey, it's Ani with Blue Chip here. Super excited to be at IMN East with my good friend Scott from Pest Share and also Vincent Lee, our new Director of Project Management.
In Miami, the Lowe's Hotel, IMN SFR, never disappoint.
Having a great time at IMN East. Thanks, guys.
So before the next session starts with Reshma Blog, this is so exciting. I'm here with the team from Denzen, Kate Feeney. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited to learn. It's not a sunny day in Miami, but that's okay. We're happy.
Well, you're here, so it's a very sunny day.
Thank you.
Kate Feeney, Denzen, we're in for some excitement.
The market caused by interest rate rises a few years back. I remember when that happened, and it was like the summer of 2022. We had the first big interest rate rise, and overnight the cap rate increased by like 100 basis points, and nobody was buying. I think we're seeing that even more today. We're probably standing maybe even 200 to 300 basis points more in cap rate. There's not a ton of buyers.
We called it nimble because we knew we were launching it in a really rough time of our industry, and we would have to pivot a number of times to figure out where we fit in this ever-changing landscape. 3.5 years ago, rates were really shooting up. We all thought it would last 6 months, maybe 12 months, and we're still in a weird phase.
The future of this industry is going to tick down the scale from large aggregators to smaller and medium-sized operators. The more I do this, the more I realize if we're going to have any future here, we actually have to go smaller and smaller and smaller.
Institutions being on the sidelines, we haven't had that for a very long time, and now we actually have had it for a year or two. There's probably good certainty that they're going to be on the sideline for a little bit longer. So I think there's some opportunity.
The biggest headlines, the voices, the moments driving SFR BTR forward. Give us less than 10 minutes. We'll take you inside SFR BTR, your new weekly must-have habit. Wrap up your week inside SFR BTR. New episodes drop every Friday on Everresi Media and wherever you get your podcasts.